Well, there's only one thing left to talk about.
And what is that?
Going racing on the weekend.
So we're not talking about tonight, which
No.
is on road at Geelong. We're
So
talking
tonight-
about the weekend
Getting down and dirty at the Dong.
at the Dong off road.
Commonly referred to as Wodonga. Now, it's part of the Victorian Driver Series, and if you're a fan of the show, you may or may not have been watching the build and the progress of the Yokomo SO2.0 CD.
The CD.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is a special edition, isn't it?
Was the D, the SO2 D for dirt, but it's had an extra footed to it. Now it's called the CD. Where is it? So
What's a C for? Wow.
Cookie.
Hey, is it?
Yes.
Did Cookie have something to do with it?
No. CD stands for Cookie Duster.
Cookie Duster. I'm waiting for a bit more clarification here.
Context.
Yes.
Well, have a look, go to the overhead, and you can see exactly why. It, like me, is wearing a mustache. What? Did you not notice that before? That's the Yokomo SO2.0 Cookie Duster.
So not only does it have your racing colours on it, and not only does it have the blockhead pink tyres on it, it's
every week I'm starting to look more and more like my race cars. What do you think?
It's pretty bushy,
isn't it?
It's a bit of a mop. Yeah, that's well done,
isn't it?
That's well done.
I didn't do that. TFG did that for me.
Yeah, very nice.
So the front wing, now I've got a moustache.
Excellent.
But it is ready. We are going racing. We are getting trackside tomorrow. Last time you seen this, it wouldn't have had such pretty J-Spec designs on it. So it is an old body, and I have in fact judged it up.
Judged.
I have in fact rebuilt the shocks with the all-new Yokomo Long Life X-Rings.
Right.
Not sure why, but everybody else was doing it, and I thought, well, why not? We'll put them in.
Why not?
Because you know me, I demand the most amount of consistency I can get.
That's right.
And I wouldn't know anything. We'll go to Overhead Town.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
What we got?
Where's my pointer?
What we got going on here?
I'm not sure if you guys have seen this before.
Oh, wow.
Here we have...
What did you do with your pointer?
Not sure. It's probably in my pocket. That's usually where I keep my pointer.
Wow, that is close.
Isn't it? That's macro. Here we have the Yokomo SO2.0 two-wheel drive buggy, latest build. I have in fact built the dirt version. They have just released this last week. I'm not sure if we've spoken about it yet. So the dirt version does come with a ball diff, as I fitted. Does come with shorter rear arms, as I fitted the S3 version, and shorter rear drive shafts to cope with the reduced width. So the reason that they're reducing the track width on the rear is to in fact increase traction. So it also comes with two ways that you can build it in the front. So narrow and wide, and I went for the narrow of the two options because I've obviously reduced the track width at the rear by about 3 or 4 mil. I have reduced the front track width by half a mil each side, so 1 mil overall. Yes, feels super plush now. Inside, let's have a look under the hood. We have in fact got the MKS X6 599. So before in the RS, you saw the X6 575. That's the high speed. So it's essentially the same servo, different gear ratio.
Okay, so you got more torque coming out of this one.
More torque out of this one.
Okay, but same basic.
Same basic,
size.
yeah. So more torque, a tiny bit slower. However, I do usually run these in the on-road car, I will run at 7 volts BEC. In this one, however, I would usually turn it down to 6 volts to take some of the twitchiness out of it.
Right.
And that is, again, paired to the 314 SBSE receiver. And that's mated to my 10PX LE radio. Here we have the Coyote.
Yeah, look at all this green stuff.
This green stuff, brand new prototype ESC package from Team Coyote. This is the Crest X or Crest 10 scale. ESC here, full turbo, full boost, full modified applications. Does do blinky as well. Here we have the Team Coyote 5200 milliamp battery. They do a 4400 too, and a smaller one again, a 3900. I opted for the 52 because the car was borderline underweight. So the 5200's in here. Have a look at these beautiful carbon fiber battery retainers. These are not Yokomo. These are, in fact, from Berserk.
Berserk.
If anybody knows RC racing, they know the carbon wizardry that is Berserk RC. He's a local manufacturer here in Melbourne and been doing RC products, hop-ups, and tuning parts for many years now. I want to say
does
20,
a very good job.
I want to say 20 years, but that could be right or wrong.
Yes.
All this is mated to a Orca Blitzstream 3, and I've put a 10.5 turn in there. Not a very aggressive motor, but I was tipping that the track was going to be low traction, and I really wanted to explore the turbo boost and I suppose the feeling tuning options of the speed controller in the program box.
Okay.
So by having everything overpowered and turned down, I wouldn't get those tuning options, but by under motoring it, I can dial in the boost and turbo to really get a good feel for how the ESC is performing.
Okay.
So that is basically it. Yeah, standard Yokomo 13mm shocks. Super happy.
Yes.
Not a fresh body. Nice fresh wing.
Yeah.
Fresh moustache. And our special guest has just sat himself in the studio. I was looking for him about 7 minutes ago, and there was nowhere to be heard, but here he comes.
Yes.
TFG, come in onto the show. You can close out the show with us, mate.
I'm not really special, given that I'm here every week.
You're pretty special.
And I work.
You're still special to me.
My mum used to say I was special.
Well, you're special to
me.
me.
I don't know what she means.
And you did that moustache for me, and I love it.
Oh, that's a fine moustache.
The Yokomo SO2.0 CD. Cookie duster.
I'm thinking we need to get on the Yokomo, and that needs to be included on all cars.
Does it?
As a standard.
It could be on the box artwork.